Nancy Pelosi has led the House Democrats for 16 years, including a stint as Speaker between 2007 and 2010. Her wealth places her neatly in the top 1%. She is one of the richest members of Congress, with an estimated net worth of over $100 million. You can see why from this little story. On March the 18th, 2008, while she was Speaker, Nancy Pelosi bought $220,000 of Visa IPO, or initial public offering, stock. She got it a day before it was publicly traded, a privilege reserved for a select group of hand-picked investors. Here's where it gets really swampy. 2 weeks before she was given special access to the IPO stock, a piece of legislation called the Credit Card Fair Fee Act of 2008 was introduced in the House. It would have cut Visa's revenues and hurt Visa's stock price, something that then Speaker Pelosi now had a direct interest in. By a remarkable coincidence, this piece of antitrust legislation, normally such a priority for Democrats, never made it to a vote on the House floor. When this shady transaction was previously reported, Pelosi's office published a classic non-denial denial, including the following laughable claim. Leader Pelosi has been in the lead advocating for Congress to act in the public interest and not the special interest. Laughable because for 16 years, Leader Pelosi, a.k.a. Queen of the Swamp, has presided over one of the most blatant ways in which special interests get what they want in Washington, the institutional corruption of the congressional dues system. As House Leader, Nancy Pelosi is heavily involved in the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, or DCCC. Democratic members of Congress effectively buy their seats on congressional committees by raising money for the DCCC. Helpfully, there's a menu with prices. According to a leaked DCCC document, in the 2014 election cycle, for a regular committee member, it's $125,000. For a ranking member of the Judiciary Committee, it's $250,000. And for the ranking member of the powerful Financial Services Committee, it's $500,000. Of course it is, because that committee regulates the richest businesses, Wall Street. At the time the document was leaked, the ranking member of the Financial Services Committee was, wait for it, Maxine Waters. That election cycle, she raised over $150,000 from donors in just two industries, securities and investment and commercial banks. They were two of her top 5 donation sources. For this year's midterms, Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats have chosen "For the People" as their slogan, and their platform pledges a crackdown on corruption in Washington. The irony is richer than Nancy Pelosi herself.